Hello everyone. What we've got here today is a HP Envy X360 M convertible, otherwise known as the 15M DR0012DX. And I've had this laptop for approximately 6 years, and just the other day I noticed that it was not closing all the way. So what I determined is that there is a swollen battery in here. And those batteries are generally located directly underneath your touchpad. So, and you might be able to see some swelling in this. I'm not really sure. I can see it, but it is swollen. So what we're going to do is we're going to fix it today. We're going to replace it. I got this replacement battery on Amazon, part number SA04XL. It was $30, and it came with fancy tools. You get 4 screwdrivers, a couple of regulars, Phillips, and some of the hex. And you get a little pry tool. So, to begin this process, we're going to flip her over. And then we're going to use a Phillips screwdriver. Use the little Phillips guy here. I think that's this little fella. And then we're going to just remove these 4 screws. I think there's 4. It's important to replace the swollen battery as soon as possible. As it can cause a fire, explosions, all kinds of interesting things. It's relatively simple so far to take the screws out. I guess we'll go for these as well. This is probably a boring part, but gotta get her done. All the screws are the same size. They're actually kind of loose. I'm surprised. But I've had this laptop for 6 years. So, you just never know. All right, now this particular one not really sure. Oh, there it goes. It popped all by itself. It's already swelling. It helped me out a lot there. Let's use our little pry tool here. Now you do want to make sure your laptop is turned off, obviously. I think we may have a hidden screw. Yep. Well, he's not really hidden, but this little guy right there, little guy right in the front. You'll need this, your blue screwdriver, and there it comes. There's a little screw right there. And we lift our cover, and here we go. You can see in here, you might want to check for any dust, because now would be the time to do any cleaning. Now, as we can tell here, you can see that battery is definitely swollen. And as you can see, same part number. All right, so now we're going to get our Phillips screwdriver again, because that's what we need for this on the inside. And then we'll go ahead and start removing these. It is a little magnetic, so that's handy. These are little guys, just little tiny things. I don't know if the camera will focus on it, but these guys are just little tiny fellas. And you want to be careful not to touch any metal pieces or anything you got going on. A little piece of something right there. I'll have to remove that once I get the battery. Some kind of a little plastic piece. Okay. Now it should just lift out. And it should unplug. Whoops. Well, it'd help if I got all the screws. There's one hidden right there. Whoopsie. There we go. Now it should snap right out. There we go, just like that. So you can tell this is pretty swollen. You can see all of them are just like little pillows. Little pillows of death. Little pillows of death. Take and set him right there. And as you can see, we got our new one. This is easy to do, folks. Not too hard to do. Take and do some research. Find out what your part number your battery takes. This is easy. I've already done the homework for you. So it's the SA04XL for this particular model. Yeah, where's that little piece? I gotta get that. Almost forgot about that. It's not metal. Don't know what it is. Probably doesn't need to be in there anyways. All right, so back at it. You're just gonna slide it in gently until it snaps into place. Then take your tiny little screws, put them on this tiny little screwdriver. Now it only takes a couple turns and these go right in. Don't try to over tighten them. They will just go right in. It's hard working with these little guys. Once again, I'm not a professional. I just do my research and learn how to fix things. And it's actually quite fun. Once again, just don't over tighten them. They're little bitty guys. Come on, get on there. Magnetize for me. There we are. Well, I gotta say, I'm pretty surprised. Being this laptop is 6 years old, it's pretty clean inside. Pretty clean. Don't see any debris, build up, no fuzz, dust, all that. So there you are, there you have it. It's all snapped in. All the screws are placed back in their place. Everything's nice and clean. I don't see any other issues here. We are good to reassemble. All right, simply to reassemble. Just gonna reverse the process. Snap it back on. All right, then we gotta find this. I think the blue guy was what we used here for this one. But yeah, don't forget about this little guy in the front. That one surprised me. It is color coded, so it is easy to miss. And then find our Phillips screwdriver. Well, I guess before I put it all together, let's make sure she's going to power up. And as you can tell, she now closes normal. So I'm glad to see there was no actual permanent warpage done. As you can see, there's no more bump. And let's power her on before we try to go too far. I do have power, it looks like. My light's lit up. There it goes. Enter to reboot the system. I guess it didn't like having its battery removed, but it is rebooting. We do have power. So that is a great sign. That is a great sign. Excellent. There's my kitty. There he is. All right, as soon as I can get it to boot. All right, it's booted, so now we're just gonna go ahead and shut her down so we can put it together. Finish putting it together. All right, good to go. Flip her back around. That's that guy. And there we go. Put our last little final screws in. But yeah, like I said, anytime you see any bulging, any swelling, that's immediately, you know, you got a battery that has been overheated, overcharged, old. Could be a lot of reasons that they do that. I just happened to notice mine. I thought maybe I dropped it, but then I realized, no, I haven't dropped it. So, whoopsie. So there you have it. Instead of throwing away a computer, as your battery dies or swells up, you don't have to throw it away. $29 at, actually it was $30 at Amazon, and good to go. Last screw, we are home free. home free. And there you have it. HP X360 Envy. Repaired and good to go. And that's how you do it. Thank y'all for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in there, make a comment. But I have now restored my laptop and took out this potentially dangerous, hazardous battery. Again, I'll show you that again. Craziness. All right, y'all be good. Y'all be safe. And happy fixing your computers. See you later.